What's going on, Overbuddies? My name is Chris Williams, and this is the Overblood Community Video Thingy, your one-stop shop for everything Game Informer, where we talk about the magazine, the website, the YouTube page, and last but certainly not least, the Game Informer community, better known as the Overblood Facebook page. How you doing? Now, normally we jump right into the topic of the week, which is always hosted by Mr. Brent Tone, but this is the 20th week in, the 20th episode. I just want to say thank you to everyone who watches, whether you watched it back in the day and you're like, this is not very good, but now you're watching it again, you're like, hey, this is actually pretty good, guys, funny, you know what I mean, right? I appreciate it. It means the world to me that you guys watch, you guys comment, everything, right? Seriously, this year's been really rough. As you know, if you watch or if you know me at all, it's been a really hard year for me, and I just want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to everyone. It means a lot. It really does. Also, Brent, who does the topic of the week, he went and told me, Chris, I went and got a sponsor. I got a sponsor for the 20th episode. He said, I want to make it a big deal for you. I know how much it means to you. So he went and got a sponsor. Now, he told me to not watch it. Don't watch the video until just put it in, and then don't worry about it. So really excited. So it's going to be the sponsor video, and then we're going to go straight into the topic of the week, which, like I said, Brent hosts. Brent always does a great job, so I cannot wait to see what we've got. Here we go.
Hey you, do you like justice? Then why are you watching this video? You should be at the gym beating the testicle sacks off of a punching bag. Anyways, I know why you're watching this video. 'Cause I'm Batman. I just got done making hot lovin' with Catwoman, and I decided I'm gonna take a little break and do a little bit of fan service. Anyways, I want you to donate all your money to the Bruce Wayne Foundation, 'cause he's a really cool guy. Gotta run.
What the fuck?
Did you guys see that? That was Batman! What? That's awesome. Anyways, wow, how do I follow that up? My name is Brent Townend. What's up, everybody? This is the Overblood Community Video Thingy, and oh my god, that was Batman. Man, I'm speechless. So, basically, I think I'm gonna do an impromptu topic of the week. I just saw freaking Batman, so I want to know what your favorite superhero of all time is, and why. Now, you could do both universes, Marvel and DC. I'll start. Obviously for me, Batman, because he's awesome and he's Batman and he has the best villains that he has to go beat up, so he's probably beating up, Two-Face right now. Two-Face, worst villain. And for Marvel, I really like Captain America, but man, Spider-Man takes the cake because I can relate to him the most. He's a high schooler who wears tights for a living. I don't know. That's just me. Also, Kraven the Hunter is really cool, and they should implement him into the new movie. So, this is the Overblood Community Video Thingy topic of the week. Take it away, Mr. Wild Yams. Hit me with a 90s reference.
Brent, what the heck, man? This is the 20th anniversary of the Overblood Community Video Thingy. You get my hopes up, and then you just crush them. You're the worst, alright? You could never be a surf ninja. I don't even know if you're good enough to be Johnny freaking Tsunami, okay? You are, hands down, the worst person.
2 hours later.
Also, since Batman showed up, I assume he's got a game coming out, and that's why he was there. And I should talk about superheroes, okay? Favorite comic book character? Scott Pilgrim. Favorite superhero? Batman. Favorite superhero that should have a game about them? Little Depressed Boy. Answer one or all three of these questions down below. Thanks. And thanks again, Brent. Really appreciate it! Now on to last week's topic, where we just had fun talking about E3 and all the things we're excited to see. Cassie Hassey said she's excited for the Microsoft conference since she made the mistake of buying an Xbox One. You and like 12 other people, am I right? Up top, please don't yell at me again. You yell at me so much. I'm kidding. It's a fine device. Just don't yell at me anymore. She's also looking forward to seeing Persona 5, Bethesda's conference, and Mass Effect 4. Jacoby Brannigan said he's excited for the Doom announcement. He said it's one of his all-time favorite franchises, and he's really curious to see what's going on with the new one. Welcome back, Mr. Brannigan. And keeping up our salt ratio around here, Adam Clark said he looks forward to the same thing every year. The blunders, the missteps, the awkward fails, and the non-stop berating from the internet that will inevitably follow. Thanks, Adam. Now it's time for the community shoutouts. Remember, if you have anything you want me to mention in this section of the video, just message me on Facebook and I'll be more than happy to help you out. Very quickly, Sean Michael Sims made an Overblood game. Have you heard me talk about it? I don't believe you have. Have you played it? Why not? Get good and play it. Also, Stefan Delegado, he wrote a book. It's available on Amazon. Go buy it. Support your friends. Speaking of supporting your friends, Simeon Moore made a GoFundMe page after writing and recording a segment about how amazing and thoughtful the group was by helping Simeon Moore be able to afford a PS4 and even nice enough to try and help me be able to afford The Witcher 3. After both of us ran into some financial issues, I come home today to see that what seemed like a large part of the group had decided that helping one another was a bad thing. Something we shouldn't do. Something that we shouldn't be allowed to do in the group at all. Thankfully, though, after realizing everything I had written and filmed was worthless, I had the camera rolling and caught my reaction.
And now for something completely different.
Now onto the thing that keeps the lights on, Game Informer. With E3 right around the corner, I'm going to be honest, there's not much happening, okay? There's just not a lot of content for these people to be able to put out because there are no games. There's no games right now. It's weird. But we do have one game that did come out, one game brave enough to weather the storm. You must build a boat. No, it is not a game where you're Russell Crowe and you're like, the Lord told me to build a boat. There's a flood coming. We got to get on the boat. That is not what the game is. Maybe down the road, maybe DLC. It's actually a match 3 game with a twist. Now, if you want to watch a video where Jeff Cork and Andrew Reiner just abuse poor Kyle Hilliard, they just make fun of him for how he plays video games, then this is the test chamber for you. Now, we've also got a replay of the video game series of Prince of Persia. Yet again, just poor Kyle Hilliard just made fun of. I mean, they just laugh at him. Oh, you just know so much about Prince of Persia. What a loser. What a dork. I'm going to be honest. Who knows that much about Prince of Persia? Like, Kyle Hilliard's like a mega fan of Prince of Persia. I just don't get it. That Jake Gyllenhaal, though. You know what I'm saying. Now, we've also got some articles from GameInformer.com that I want to mention. The first article comes from Joe Juba, titled Top 10 Video Game Bullshots. What's a bullshot? Well, I didn't know either, but I had to look it up. It's basically when a game developer sends out a screenshot of a game, and the screenshot just looks nothing like the game when it's released. And it's just Joe Juba being a cranky old man, which is what Joe Juba is all the time. So if you like Joe Juba and you like him being a cranky old man, read his article. It's actually a really interesting piece. You should check it out. It's very cool. Now, we also have another article from Andrew Reiner himself. That's right, the man who sits upon the Iron Throne. If you don't believe me, just listen to this week's podcast. Guys, he's really into that Thrones. He's really into it. He's like super into it. Now, he wrote an article about the most anticipated games where he gives a top 10 list of the games he's most excited for that are still expected to come out this year. It's fun. It's a good article. You should check it out. Also, interestingly, I don't have many games in common with Andrew Reiner. Like, his top 10 list, most of my games that I'm interested in, not on his list. Most of his games, I could care less about. Could care less about. Or couldn't. However that phrase goes. You know what I'm saying. So stupid. What a dumb video this is. Well, everybody, this has been what I imagine will be a very lengthy Overblood Community Video Thingy from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for watching. If you are watching, of course, I think we all know what that means. You're awesome. Later, guys.